Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, children. How are you? Are all are you enjoying your holidays, right? And even learning as well. Okay, so always be safe and be at your home because safety comes first. So due to this disease that is COVID-19, we are suffering a lot, right? So be safe at your home and don't step out from your houses for unnecessary use. Okay, so let's start a lesson. So in the previous classes we have ended second lesson, right? So we have completed the second chapter. Let's continue with the third chapter, that is the kinder-hearted king. So what do you mean by kinder-hearted? Can anyone tell me? It is nothing but a soft heart called as kinder-hearted, right? So let's listen the story first.
The kind-hearted king.
King Vikramaditya was well known for his justice and kindness.
So the king Vikramaditya was well known for his justice. The king of this kingdom, that is Vikramaditya, known for his goodness and known for his humbleness, natureness, his very kindness to all the people in this kingdom, right? So let's continue.
Even gods came to him to settle their problems.
So even the gods from the heaven came to him to settle the problems which is related that.
In his kingdom, no one was unhappy. His people
But in his kingdom, no one was unhappy. Why? Let's listen to
loved
it.
him and praised him. Once, King Vikramaditya decided to
So his people loved him and praised him. In his kingdom, no one was unhappy. No one was unhappy means everyone was happy because the king was very good and very kind to them and do the justice to everyone with the equal parts. So everyone was happy because no one was unhappy here because they loved the king and praised the king.
build a palace on the banks of a river. He ordered his minister to measure the land and start the work.
So once what happened, Vikramaditya decided to build a palace on the banks of rivers. He decided that he will build a palace near the river. Okay, so what he did, he ordered the minister and measured the land and started working and started the construction of the work.
The laborers worked hard, and in a few days they finished building the palace.
So the laborers of that locality worked hard to complete the palace, right? So in a few days they finished the building the palaces, right?
Before showing the palace to the king, the minister decided to take a final look.
So after the completion of the palaces, what the minister decided that before showing to the king the palace, we will just look around, we will take a final look of the building so that if any mistakes or anything could be there will be decided overall and we will control it, right? So let's continue with the next page.
Marvelous. What's that? I didn't see that before. How can a hut be there, and whom does it belong to? Sir, it belongs to an old woman. She has been living there for a long time. Tell the old woman to sell her hut to us.
So marvelous. After seeing that one, the king replies, marvelous. What's that? The seeing around the palaces behind the palace there was a small hut. So what did the king ask that? What is that? I didn't see that before. So how can a hut be there? Why the hut is there? And whom does it belongs to? So sir, it belongs to an old woman. So the hut was belonged to an old woman. She has been living it from the long time. So what the king is telling that to the woman, that tell the woman to sell the hut to us. Let's continue.
The minister tried to tell the old lady that a hut would spoil the beauty of the newly constructed palace. But the old lady was ready to receive any punishment rather than sell the hut.
So the minister tries to tell that all the minister went to the lady, that a woman, and told that please just sell your hut to us because it spoiled the beauty of our palaces, the newly constructed palaces. But the old lady is not ready to sell the house, but she's ready to receive any punishment rather than selling the hut, right? So let's continue in the next class.